What I've been doing for the last 8 years is really drilling down into letting agency and finding where the wastage is, finding where the time lost is, because our commodity is time. And I've discovered that the biggest waste of time is actually in the tenancy management department. Now, I own my own letting agency. I have a white label managed hub. I have 15 tenancy managers, property managers working for me. And so I'm talking from first-hand experience here as well. When you first start to identify what your tenancy managers do versus what they should do, we find that in most agencies that we've done this with, 50% of their time is spent on favours and free things. Now, what do we mean by free? I call it free and free. So there's free. Free is basically your service has not been broken down into all the elements of what you do, and therefore your terms and conditions describe what you do as, we will manage your property for 10%. Now, what does manage mean? To you, it might mean collect the rent, sort the maintenance. To the landlord, it means drop the keys off to my contractor who lives 10 miles away, go and sit and wait for British Gas because I don't want to use your contractor because it's too expensive. It means go and talk to my mother. It means use my contractor for all the maintenance instructions rather than your own. It'll mean all of those things. When you start to cut out the free and start saying, no, Mr. Landlord, you will only use our contractors. We will not instruct your contractors. If you want to use your contractors, you instruct your contractors. We will not sit and wait for British Gas for you. We will not spend 9 hours trying to sort the electricity out on your HMO because you didn't pay your bill. That was an actual one that we actually found. We will not do all of these things for you. All of a sudden you will find a severe change in the amount of time that you need. And one of these things came from tenancy managers always seem to be saying, we haven't got enough time, we need more staff, we need more staff. And this is like an absolute consumption mode that you can never have enough tenancy management.
It's like the NHS, you can never have too much.
You can never have enough. But the reality is it's because they themselves are doing too much free because you haven't sorted your terms and conditions out, but also free, and that's the favours. And I'll tell you why they're doing that. Because the number one thing we say to our tenancy managers is, whatever you do, just keep the landlords happy.